Hello all, this is Deepak S from Section B, PGPM batch 2324. So, I am here to discuss on the topic whether new economic policy has been a boon or a bane for the country. A fiscal deficit, a balance of payment crisis, threat of inflation, growing imports, excessive spending on development policies. These problems ravaged India as we set foot into the 1990s. No country was willing to lend us funds. We were desperate for a solution. India approached the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund and received a $7 billion loan to manage the crisis. For availing the loan, India was forced to liberalize, open up the economy, remove restrictions from private sector, and open its doors to globalization. Yes, it has been 30 years since the new economic policy came into effect. Has been a boon or a bane? Despite its many advantages, the new economic policy is widely considered to be a bane for the country. Unemployment, inequality, and poverty are indeed the biggest problems created by the new economic policy. Owing to a large scale technological upgradation, there was a lesser requirement for unskilled laborers. In a country with a high growth rate of population, there could be no big disadvantage. The impact of the same has been long lasting. In 2019, India's unemployment rate was 5.27%. Inequality has also been worsened due to the NEP, with the richest 10% holding 77% of all wealth and the poorest 50% being entitled only to a meager 2.8%. Jobless growth has been an unremedied chronic feature of globalized development, and it has also been insufficient to observe the unemployed, underemployed, and the youth force which is entering the workforce for the first time. The absolute poverty has come down by a significant amount, but the relative poverty has not. India's so-called backbone, the agriculture, has severely, heavily suffered in the hands of globalization. Reduction in public investment, removal of subsidies, and constant policy change has reduced the primary sector to a pathetic state. Currently, agriculture provides unemployment. Sorry, the agriculture provides employment to 41.5% of India's population, whereas it only contributes 17% of the GDP. Information technology, genetic engineering, and biotechnology, which are the drivers of globalization, are bound to create new risks of marginalization and vulnerability amongst agricultural communities. So, what is the solution? Each problem has to be dealt with separately and effectively. Let us look at unemployment first. This is a problem which is entwined with education. So, India has the right to new education policy, which is come into effect in this academic year. I mean, the 2020 year has to be applauded as it promotes vocational skills. That brings us to the biggest problem in the job market, a mismatch between demand and supply. India is a country where students are encouraged to focus not only on their few select subjects, but all the subjects which they desire. This creates a surplus in the field and a deficit in others. Even in fields like engineering, students often stick to computer engineering or software engineering, whereas there's an increasing demand for data science engineers, cloud engineers, etc. Another issue is that these graduate students lack the skills that will land them in good jobs. Companies are unwilling to incur in-house training costs in addition to the requirement costs or the recruitment costs. This has a twofold solution. Firstly, such skills should be provided by colleges or universities themselves. We would not do if the IITs and IIMs continue to remain islands of excellence in a sea of mediocrity. Secondly, there should be an awareness with regards to what skills are required in the market and what alternate career opportunities are available. This can be achieved with the help of career counseling. Ironically, such counselors are a deficit in our country. A solution for agriculture is to bring about a systematic change, removal of middlemen, setting up of corporate societies and self-help groups, intensifying agricultural marketing practices, and diversifying into fields such as agro-processing, horticulture, beekeeping, and nursery will benefit the sector immensely. Another major cause of concern is that there is a lack of infrastructure. Indian agriculture loses produce worth rose every year because of lack of storage facilities. Construction and maintenance of these storages, roads, and other facilities will also result in job creation. To conclude, going forward, the government should continue to reap the benefits of new economic reforms, but should also focus on a more holistic development of the country to ensure that the benefits of development trickles down to every single segment of the society. Thank you.